Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with another edition of IWC Wrestling. This is our opening contest for the United States Championship.
United.
Here comes the challenger. I'm going to lay back while we watch the entrances. I'm Jim Frost. Hopefully not going to be joined by Kirk Cassidy. Boo!
Yeah! Boo! Yeah, you! Boo! Oh, you suck!
C4 being joined by Prime Time, our champion. C4 asked Prime Time to join him out here tonight, and Prime Time agreed, a little apprehensively. Prime Time thinking that his partner, best friend, is a little bit gangster. This is a historic moment for C4. If C4 is to be victorious here, he will be our first ever 6-time United States champion. Prime Time in his corner, and we're now going to pan back and wait for the champion. I'm Jim Frost. Boo! Here is the United States champion of the world, the J.A.C., the superior, the J.A.C. The J.A.C., long reigning U.S. champion. Both of them are, so have fun. The superior, the J.A.C., has claimed lately that the IWC stands for Iconic Wrestling Conspiracy. The J.A.C., I mean, not for nothing, J.A.C. has a few, I think has a few legitimate gripes.
No one wants to wait for you. Don't tell me what to do.
The J.A.C. claiming he's not ready, senior official Eric Foreman.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Gentlemen. This match is scheduled for one fall.
One fall!
And it is for the IWC United States Championship of the world.
Of the world. Oh! Oh! Now, no official bell has been rung. Up to Foreman, what he wants to do here.
Alright.
J.A.C.'s out cold.
Back it up. Come on, I didn't ring a bell.
That's a...
Jeez, are you good? Can you continue?
It's a typical move for the J.A.C. C4 had it scouted. Ooh, Now these are
Fortunate that happened.
I'm going to be quite honest here. These are two of the most hated men in the Fed, squaring off for the United States Championship here. J.A.C. with some elbows. Working the back. Side Russian leg sweep from the J.A.C. Jim Frost joined by the little scene Jack Pumpkin.
Yep.
Jack, how are the limbs?
They're actually back.
How'd that happen?
Plastic surgery.
Plastic surgery. One of the best in the biz. Nip tuck for Jack Pumpkin. J.A.C. in control here. Jack, surprising that J.A.C. could rally back from a vicious spear to open the contest.
Last time I saw J.A.C., he was getting kicked in the mouth by High K's.
You haven't been here in 2 years. That's why that's the last time you've seen him. But J.A.C.
Is that my fault?
The J.A.C. has become quite the seasoned veteran since WrestleMania 4. That was his debut that day, and he's now the United States champion and could be getting one of the biggest victories of his career here over 5-time United States champion C4. C4 wins this match.
How much does the United States Championship really matter that C4 needs to count his title?
Oh, I think the United States Championship is a value championship, and to have it 6 times would be an amazing feat that C4 could brag about for always.
This guy, David Ulmer, I know, actually gave up the U.S. Championship one time.
He also gave up the Fed one time, not the smartest of men. Right now, J.A.C. in firm control. J.A.C. in the red and black, C4 in the red and black.
Yeah. Plastic.
They're both, even Eric Foreman in the red and black here today. Right now, I mean, I gotta tell you, Pumpkin, I'm surprised that C4 could not capitalize, although maybe I spoke too soon. I mean, you gotta think, J.A.C., I mean, again, yeah, there we go. C4 has him up high for that F5. I think that's at least what he would attempt to go for here.
C4 is a Christian, is my question.
I believe he is. I've actually had many conversations with him about it. Oh, big time close.
Do you think his name is Christian 4? Is that what his name is?
It's very possible that the C could stand for Christian.
You think he's a follower of God?
I mean, I'm gonna think he's a follower of Christian Cage, at the very least.
Christian Cage?
Now, I mean, here's what I know for sure. J.A.C. has
suplex.
A big time. Now, J.A.C. deceptively strong.
Yeah,
you know,
I didn't see that coming from the kid.
I mean, now, I mean, he's got a lot of power that you wouldn't expect.
I also don't trust people that wear cargo shorts usually.
No, well, you don't trust many people in general, Pumpkin. I've known you for a long time.
Who are you?
Vicious. I'm Jim Frost. I'm a senior official. Right to that face right there from J.A.C. What we're looking at right now is really, I mean, an impressive feat. Like I said, C4 knocked the wind out of J.A.C. with that early spear, but J.A.C. has recovered and is in primetime control right now. No pun intended.
No pun accepted.
I want to sit next to Ant, but he's in character, so I can't.
Oh, yeah.
Eric Foreman on the call, the creator of the Eric Foreman Grill. Big time slam from C4. That is C4's really first bit of offense since the spear, which honestly wasn't even officially a part of the match. Primetime almost dropped the cross, but I have on good authority that Primetime is an atheist, so he would not have felt really all that bothered. C4 really working the back of J.A.C. I mean, the back, Pumpkin, as you know, because you're a scientist. The back and the ribs and the stomach, they all kind of correlate. So the ribs he hurt in the beginning, the back is going to play a part in that as well.
Well, it's almost like his core.
It's the core.
You could have just said that.
It's the core.
I would understand what you were talking about.
Oh, well, I always understand you, Jack.
Now is J.C. from San Francisco?
No, J.A.C. is a fan of champions and great athletes. He often comes out with Alabama apparel. They're the college champions of football.
Yeah, I'm well aware.
Although it's interesting, he one week came out with a Joe Flacco T-shirt. This week comes out with Kaepernick. They actually played in the. I know you're not a big sports fan. They played in the Super Bowl. Those two teams, Jack. But I didn't know if you would be aware.
I thought baseball just started.
Baseball did just start, yes. But yeah, J.A.C., he is a champion. He likes to represent champions.
He's a champion of what?
He's the champion of these United States. And then J.A.C. is the self-proclaimed United States champion of the world. That's what he says. I don't say it.
I feel like someone in North Korea would disagree with him.
We were at war with North Korea. Dennis Rodman's our last hope. You and Dennis Rodman are close personal friends, from what I've heard.
Back in WCW, we used to hang out with the Nitro Girls together.
Oh yeah, Jack, you were the man in WCW. That's when you were in your prime.
What are you trying to say?
Well, I mean, these plastic limbs are nice, but they don't really do. Oh my God!
Talk about plastic limbs. JAC's gonna need some.
Unbelievable torque. Both men's back are now worse for wear.
C4 does not look,
I saw C4.
C4 does not look like he was affected by that, even though his back hit that.
No, well, see, I mean, a lot of it, Jack, you know
this. By force.
Well, yeah, well, you know, so you know this.
Gravity.
I mean, adrenaline. You know, they called you Captain Adrenaline during your high school football days. That was the last time you ever really messed around with sports.
That's weird. Shut the fuck up.
They're on that tarp.
Why is that tarp there?
Jack, I mean, I just call the matches. I have no authority over what they do with the tarp.
Andy, you're in college. You guys experiment and shit.
And now it really
anal sex.
Really working on that neck. I mean, what's interesting about this contest is that both men are so hated.
Yeah, you got Jack Pumpkin in the booth.
Jack Pumpkin with limbs in the booth. We are seeing a so far hotly contested United States Championship match. J.A.C. in the red, C4 in the red, and right now this one's red hot. Oh, big time spine buster. The crowd going wild.
C4!
Primetime leading the charge. I have to say, the Idols might not have been on the best of terms as of late, but it seems as though they've reconciled their differences.
And guess who we got in the booth now?
Oh, this is Chuck Walters. He's here every week.
Hey! How you doing, fellas?
Oh, it's good to have you. How do you like Jack's limbs? They're new.
Dude, Jack, you look like a new man.
Thank you.
You like my $6 million man?
Do you like my vest?
Oh, what a counter by the J.A.C.
No, the vest is produced.
The superior.
I'm more of a fan of Schweppes myself.
The superior. the superior. Do you see that counter, Walters?
Talk so many different times.
Walters, what a counter by the J.A.C. You're not Walters, you're Pumpkin.
No slouch. Let me tell you what.
No, this has
Not for
been.
nothing. When people are making fun of him, Crazy Pete just had some big words for him there. He might want to come out on top of his game.
Well, I mean, Crazy Pete had big words for everyone, seemingly. Even Eric Foreman, I was surprised he wasn't on Crazy Pete's radar. I mean, but right now, this has been a highly strategic and technical contest between these two great athletes. Right into the lobster's tail.
He's got to grab the edge, though. The kid can grab the edge, I think.
That's what Walters calls
A
it.
lobster tail.
A lobster tail.
That's what it's called, ain't it?
It looks
I
like.
think he tapped, ref. I
First
think
looks
that
like
was
a
a tap.
lobster tail.
Oh, it's a scorpion tail.
C4! C4!
Crazy, crazy that Primetime is leading the charge.
We get it because it's electrifying in here.
Jack Pumpkin gets even more excitable
The
than I.
voltage is through the roof.
Prime time! Prime time! Prime time!
Here for us.
Prime time!
Red?
No. You don't even. I don't even want to show you what I got. What you
Oh!
trade for yet?
C4 powers out. C4 might be priming for a spear, but the knee is the ankle. Oh! J.A.C. might want to go for a pin. He might want to go for a pin. He goes for it.
That's a big. I think.
Only two, and we did not catch it, but Primetime got out of his position.
Huh?
I got another one in the car.
Primetime, I gotta give Primetime credit for being out here as a big title defense against Crazy Pete later this evening.
I'm saying little Giants ones like that. I used to always try to get the pink ones.
J.A.C., the superior, the J.A.C., wants to retain that U.S. title and then hopefully go on to big and better things. But C4 is looking to become a 6-time United States champion.
Can you get
Quite the battle it's been.
Oh, without question, Walters.
Patting at J.A.C.
I mean, and what a special feeling it is to have Jack Pumpkin in the booth.
Besides the quadriceps and hamstrings on C4, is this really doing as much damage as it would to a smaller human being?
Well, you're
such
the
as
anatomy and
I think
physiology
I'd be
feel
doing
like I go
more,
to you for
Jack.
such things. Boy, isn't it so great to have Jack Pumpkin in the booth?
Yes.
Jack Pumpkin, you make no logical sense, but I love you either way.
We established it.
I'm mildly fond of you.
Well, I love him.
I wish I could say the same.
Right now, the superior,
Jack
the
Pumpkin, now that you got
J.A.C.
legs, I can put my hand on your thigh.
We do that from
No
time to
comment.
time.
No comment.
Hopefully Jack joins us for the entire show, because that's what the people want, more pumpkin. The J.A.C. looking for the,
Right in the hole.
looking for the cup.
He's smart.
Looking for the cup of Joe.
He was going to drop his head right
Oh,
there.
what the strength of, now Pumpkin, you can say a lot of things about C4.
Oh!
But look at the strength on
That's
that
a
man.
unique one.
Going back to the lobster's tail.
I'm getting word it's a scorpion tail. I screwed it up last week. This is a scorpion tail, right?
Well, I mean, we never mess up the Vondelisa rice. That much I know.
You know me. I get a little flustered
Condoleezza
sometimes,
rice?
Frost.
It's the Vondelisa rice.
This kid with the wherewithal. I'll tell you what, he's
He's got to break the hold. Foreman is, I mean, I know it's going to be easy to be intimidated at C4, but Foreman's got to have him break this hold right now.
All right, unbiased aside, who you got in this battle?
Listen, I got to say, the superior, the J.A.C. has been on such a tear in so many ways lately. He's only lost, and I think he's got legitimate gripes. The conspiracy, the iconic wrestling conspiracy. I like the superior one in this one.
I don't know. I think if you're C4, you got to win this one. You got to take home the U.S. title.
Oh, big time
Or else you
leg
might
drop.
fall off the
Hey,
face of the wrestling
we don't
earth
have
the way
enough
things
good
been
leg
going
drops
lately.
anymore in this business.
Jack Pumpkin with expert analysis.
He failed to win that ace of the base. He's going to need to take something home.
I mean, the J.A.C. could have been in the ace, though. I mean, both of these men were really scorned by the ace.
C4 was close.
Yes.
J.A.C. wasn't there.
I mean,
You
also,
gotta remember that.
Now, the other thing you got to keep in mind here for the J.A.C. is he's had a war of words and fist with Danny Devine as of late. The J.A.C. saying Danny Devine's washed up. He wants to beat C4 here to prove that he's been right in those arguments.
Yeah.
Oh, the J.A.C. wiggles out. Oh, the cup! The cup of Joe! The cup of Joe!
That's it.
He hit him with that cup of Joe.
Oh my goodness, he kicked out.
Only two. I have not seen many men kick out of the cup of Joe.
These pads are everywhere. This is an unsafe environment to wrestle in, and
Hey,
these two are
listen.
going balls to the wall.
These two men were given the option
Balls are on the wall.
of tarp or no tarp. They both signed on the dotted line.
Testicular fortitude is on the wall.
Jack Pumpkin
What?
in the booth.
Always lovely. The sun comes
The
out when
sun's
Jack
out,
Pumpkin is
so
here.
you know what that means.
That means start planting.
Probably
your
means
pumpkin.
the summer's on the way.
Get your
Jack.
sun lotion out, boys.
You wouldn't want
DJAC whipping him. Oh! Oh!
I think it's John Brogan! Oh my God! It's John Brogan!
Jack Pumpkin.
Pumpkin just jumped up. It's a miracle.
I was on nip and tuck, that's why.
Only 2. And we can confirm
Only 2.
a few things we can confirm here. J.A.C. throws quite the elbow. C4 is incredibly tough. And yes, Jack Pumpkin's limbs are functional.
What are the chances that shuts C4 up, though?
Probably slim to none.
There's nothing slim about C4, let's be honest here.
Jack Pumpkin, never a huge C4 fan.
I actually started his,
Oh!
I started his Facebook fan page.
South Norwalk drop from C4.
That'd be East.
I've heard it both ways.
Hailing strong from 3rd Street.
That was quick.
Only 2. And Pumpkin, I know.
Waving a fans at
I know. Not only do you not really like both men, you really don't even know either, man. But this has been quite the contest.
I don't even know who you are.
Slapping him and beating him up.
Primetime starting to show us out some words. The J.A.C. the Boxer Joe! The Boxer Joe!
Well, Pumpkin, this is my sidekick, Jim Frost. Of course, I'm the lead man.
Well, that's debatable.
I feel like
Introduce yourself.
If anything, you're the Spanish announce table.
The J.A.C.
Hola.
C4 is kicked out of the cup.
C4, kick out.
He's kicked out of the box. Hey, pa, andale arriba. Right now, the J.A.C. The fact he didn't make the ace, the debates
what
with
are you
Game of the
doing?
Vine. He has got. He's going for that belt.
What's wrong with him?
Oh, wait a second.
He's trying to take the easy way out.
Foreman is on top of things.
Oh my God! Now look.
Oh my God. Oh my God. He's got a chair.
Whoa.
Oh.
Foreman doesn't know what happened.
Foreman doesn't know what happened.
Could this be it?
That's an accident.
Oh
That's
my goodness! C4 wins a U.S. championship.
C4 is a 6-time United States champion. History has been made here in the IWC. Jack Pumpkin. It is 6 times.
Oh, God!
6 times.
6 times!
Things didn't work out for you, Pumpkin, but they sure did work out for C4, and the Idols have both titles.
How did they not
Pumpkin
work
can
out for me?
stand C4
Can anyone
as the
answer him
champion.
how these things
I don't
work
even
out
know
for me?
you anymore, Pumpkin. But C4 is a 6-time United States champion, and it seems as though the Idols have reconciled their ways.
If only C4 would do the spin-a-rooney right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, C4 had a bad break in the Ace of the Base finals, but he is now the United States champion. Jack Pumpkin is touching me. The Idols have all the gold.
Idols for titles, baby.
Ladies and
That's the
gentlemen,
way it works.
We're in the booth.
Floating booth.